intellect alone is useless in a fight, Mr. Spock. You can't even break a rule. How would you be expected to break bone?
Guess what? The Star Trek movie franchise is back in action after floating around in space for years. Paramount Pictures just dropped the bomb. A new Star Trek movie is in the works, and it's got Toby Haynes, the director of Andor, at the helm. Strap in, because we're about to spill all the details on this upcoming adventure. So here's the scoop. Paramount is cooking up a prequel to Star Trek, set way before the 2009 reboot. Yeah, we're talking decades before Kirk ever became the captain of the USS Enterprise. This ain't your typical sequel. Paramount is taking us on a wild ride into uncharted territory, back to the prime timeline before things got all Kelvin timeliney. And who's leading us through this warp speed journey into the past? None other than Toby Haynes, the mastermind behind some epic Doctor Who and Andor episodes. With his TV expertise, he's going to steer the Star Trek ship into some seriously bold new frontiers. Get ready to have your mind blown, fellow Trekkies. The prequel storyline is still hush-hush over at Starfleet HQ, but guess who's penning the script? None other than Seth Grahame-Smith, the creative genius behind the Lego Batman movie and quirky literary mashups like Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. With a writer like him on board, you can bet this prequel is going to be off the charts wild. Paramount's commitment to boldly go where no one has gone before is crystal clear with this new direction for the franchise. While the cast remains a mystery locked away in Starfleet's top-secret files, we can probably expect a fresh crew of faces given the timeline shift. Get ready for a roller coaster ride of fun because this adventure is about to hit warp speed. Grahame-Smith and Haynes have already proven they can deliver the goods: action, laughs, and mind-blowing worlds that keep audiences hooked. And with Abrams overseeing things as producer, we're in for a stellar Star Trek tale that pays homage to the franchise's roots while blazing a trail into uncharted territory. So what's the plot of this new flick? Brace yourself for an origin story that delves into the early days of Starfleet and the birth of the United Federation of Planets. Picture this: a sweeping epic set against the backdrop of the Earth-Romulan War. It's a period of history that's been hinted at but never explored on screen, making it ripe for some serious storytelling. Think epic space battles, nail-biting drama, and the heroic struggles of early Starfleet against the Romulans. Fans have been clamoring for this, and it's finally within reach. But that's not the only angle they could take. How about a deep dive into the crew of the USS Kelvin, especially George Kirk, father of the legendary James T. Kirk? We only got a glimpse of him sacrificing himself in the 2009 film, but imagine a whole movie dedicated to him and his crew. It's a chance to shine a light on a pivotal, yet often overlooked part of Federation history. Imagine this: witnessing the earliest space pioneers of the Federation embarking on their historic voyages, paving the way for what's to come. Picture the tension building as we approach the fateful attack by Nero, the event that would alter the timeline forever. It's here where we find the key to understanding Kirk's family origins. Seeing how George Kirk's brave sacrifice shapes his son's future path would be an emotional journey for Trekkies hungry for these missing pieces of the puzzle. But what about the crew of the legendary NX-01, the very first Starship Enterprise? Bringing them back from the prequel series Enterprise could offer some closure. Their untold early voyages played a crucial role in forming the Federation, and witnessing Captain Archer and his crew working alongside other pioneering Starfleet officers would be a fitting final adventure. It's a chance to give this fan-favorite crew the big screen send-off they deserve, tying up those loose ends once and for all. Then there's Captain Pike's journey from cadet to captain. While we've seen glimpses of him in recent Trek films, diving into his background and rising through Starfleet's ranks has immense potential. Following a young, ambitious Pike as he navigates Starfleet Academy and rises through the ranks, eventually becoming the mentor to Kirk, would be a captivating tale of transformation. Audiences could connect with Pike's evolution over decades as he faces the highs and lows of Starfleet life, providing the spine for an engaging origin story. And let's not forget about the fall of Captain Edison and the crew of the Franklin. It's one of the most compelling origin plots yet to be explored. Delving into Edison's descent and the events leading to the downfall of the Franklin crew would add depth to the Star Trek universe, offering a new perspective on the Federation's early days. With so many intriguing possibilities, the future of Star Trek on the big screen is looking brighter than ever. Get ready to go where no one has gone before, boldly. Exploring the USS Franklin crew under Captain Edison, portrayed by Idris Elba, before their mysterious disappearance, could offer a gripping examination of Starfleet's utopian ideals. Witnessing Edison's descent into darkness as mounting losses and disillusionment push him towards extremism would challenge audiences to reevaluate Federation principles. Elba's charismatic portrayal of a captain questioning everything he once stood for and gradually abandoning Federation values could drive an intense, morally complex Trek tale. Unfortunately, eager fans hoping for a glimpse of this new movie will have to wait a bit longer. Paramount Pictures has yet to release any trailers or teaser footage for the upcoming prequel film. With the project still in its early stages of production, it may be some time before any sneak peeks are unveiled. But the anticipation is sure to build as fans speculate on the amazing galactic adventures this origin story might explore. As for the release date, while Paramount hasn't made an official announcement, some speculative math suggests a late 2025 to mid-2026 timeframe. Big-budget blockbusters typically spend 1 to 2 years before hitting theaters, especially considering the complex visual effects demanded by sci-fi epics. So, fans can likely expect the new Trek movie to warp onto the big screen in late 2025 at the earliest, with a more probable release in the summer or fall of 2026. Opinions among fans are divided, with some cautiously optimistic about the film's potential, citing Toby Haynes' direction of Andor as a promising sign. Others express skepticism, citing past disappointments with the franchise's direction under J.J. Abrams. But regardless of opinions, the excitement for more Star Trek adventures remains palpable. While waiting for updates on this new movie, fans can only dream of what's to come. Perhaps a trailer will give us a glimpse of Chris Pine's return as Kirk and unveil new details about the upcoming voyage. The anticipation builds as we eagerly await our first look at the next chapter in the Star Trek saga. Exciting news, Trekkies! Chelsea Yeoh's Star Trek Section 31 movie is officially in the works, and it's set to be a game-changer. Directed by Olatunde Osunsanmi and penned by Craig Sweeney, this Paramount Plus exclusive will delve into the mysterious world of Emperor Philippa Georgiou and her involvement with Starfleet's covert organization, Section 31. Filming kicked off in January and wrapped up in March in Toronto, so things are definitely heating up behind the scenes. And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below.